Things are getting hot in the kitchen because Vikram Vij is here. Author, dragon from the Dragon's Den, restaurateur, of course, multiple locations, and you're keeping us all happy, healthy, and fed, and you're giving back this holiday season.
Yeah, you know, this holiday season I wanted to partner up with Gifts of Hope Quinoa Project, and it's an initiative by Plan Canada. And the idea is that I have come up with some recipes, and if you have somebody at home who is a great chef and wants to be one, you should give this Gifts of Hope Quinoa Project. And what that does is it empowers families in developing nations to produce quinoa, sell quinoa, cook with quinoa, and it nourishes them. And you know, I really believe, coming from a country like India, where there's so much malnutrition and people need to be fed, quinoa is a great component of feeding healthy, eating healthy. And I have come up with 3 major recipes that'll go really, really well.
Right. Where do we get these?
You can get them from Plan Canada.
Okay.
Or you can go on the website and get those. When you get the Gifts of Hope, you'll get one of these recipes
and
here.
you created these recipes, these quinoa recipes, just for this?
Just for this.
Okay, let's say plancanada.ca/gifts is how you can get involved, give Gifts of Hope, and you literally set people up in third world countries or where nutrition is of issue and help them farm.
Yes, and farm them and empower them.
Empower them.
Because you know what, you can give somebody a fish, they'll only eat it once. But you teach them how to fish, they'll survive forever.
It's true.
Right.
It's true.
So I started with some onions, ginger, garlic.
Biggest mistake people make when making quinoa?
They don't cook the quinoa in vegetable broth. You need to cook it in vegetable broth because it gives that little saltiness, that flavor that quinoa needs. Because it's a it's a very simple, boring grain, basically. So a little bit of turmeric just to give it a little color.
Here we go.
Little chili that you need, of course, you know, a hint of that.
We're going down the Vikram Vij rainbow here. This is when the studio starts to smell magnificent. And you can really put anything you love in your quinoa.
Any of the vegetables that you want, that you have. You do not need to use little bell peppers, little eggplants. They can go in there. Once you've cooked those, a little bit of tomatoes, right? Stir them up. Give a little flavor to it. Look at that zing that comes up. And then all you do, literally, is add your cooked quinoa in there and you serve it. Look at that.
Tossed and delicious. It's a perfect protein, right?
It's a perfect protein, but also it's a carrier of great flavor. So if you have a little bit of seafood left over, if you have some turkey left over, if you have some vegetables that are left over, mix it together. It carries flavors and it carries nutrition beautifully. And it is great for Plan Canada to have an initiative like this because the Quinoa Project goes a long way in helping families, and it also makes you feel good. It's an ethical way of giving back to the community.
We're trying to find ways to give back. We don't need to consume more. Many of us are trying to, in our families, say, how do we do something that makes a difference? Last year, I gave my stepdad, who said, I don't need a gift, I gave him a goat. I gave a family in a third world country a goat.
Beautiful.
Milk.
And that's what we need.
We
live in the most beautiful part of the world.
Yes.
We have the abundance. Why not give a little gift of hope to a family in a developing nation?
Let's all talk about, also, some people talk about quinoa and say, it's not sustainable. We're ruining the economy where quinoa originates.
I was in Peru last year.
Yes.
And quinoa grows and everybody loves it. And they are so versatile in making that. Bolivia, Peru, all those countries need a helping hand. We all need a helping hand sometime in our lifetime. I needed it. You know, if my dad had not given me that cash, I probably wouldn't be here in front of you talking. So we all need a little helping hand, and we must give back.
Reach out and give a helping hand. Do it by getting involved. Again, plancanada.ca/gifts is where you can make that donation, make the difference in somebody's life, and also make sure you get those five quinoa recipes.
There's 3 actually.
Oh, 3?
There are just 3 created for Plan Canada. And so this is what your dish would look like, and you can serve it cold. And that's it. You can serve it beautifully and you can enjoy the flavors there.
I'm going in.
Yeah, enjoy that.
And
it's simple, it's easy.
Can you throw to Don? I'm going to eat. You're a dragon now, you know TV. Throw to Don. I'm going to eat. Out to Don in the live I go.
All right. Don, take it over.
Thank you very much.